Dublin in Ireland, and I'm very happy to be here today. We are having another big, huge quiz. Yeah, we're going to do geography today and more animals as per my followers' requests. I hope you guys like the new look. I'm going to change it up a bit until I find something that I really like. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I've had a busy day, as always. Every day is busy at Learning English Pro. A little bit of a disaster. I was trying to put out my video, and there was some kind of internet downage yesterday, shortage, outage, I don't know, and I got totally delayed. So my new video will be out tomorrow, definitely. Gavan Singh, hello to you. Welcome to the channel again. One of my regulars. Very happy to see you here. I'm just going to wait for everyone to jump on. Oh, to jump on. Sorry, I nearly hit everything off there. And yeah, we're going to do quiz on geography and animal names today. I have picked some very tricky animals, and the format's going to change a little bit today as usual. So if this is your first time or if you're a regular, jump into the chat and let me know who you are, where you're watching from. Love to hear from you. And I'm just going to open everything up on my desktop so I can interact. Got my nice shirt on today. Buenos dias, Louisa. Hello to you. Everything looks different today. I think this stuff just kicked inside. Yeah, it's definitely kicking in. It's a little bit more psychedelic looking today, Stabworthy. But yeah, something that's a little bit more, eye-catching. Arabica, hello to you. Welcome back. And yeah, how's everyone? Today is Diwali. Happy Diwali to everybody. I know some people were celebrating yesterday, celebrating today. I know it's a couple of days, but happy Diwali to everyone who is celebrating. I'm going to pop it in now. Sumik, I'm very well. Thanks for joining me today. I hope you're very well and awesome. Life is very good, I hope, for everybody. So yeah, we're doing geography today and animal names. So a little bit more easier maybe today. I'm going to have a little bit of a slightly different format. I've been putting my thinking cap on to get some more followers and viewers. Hello, so inspiring outfit and background. Thank you. I thought I'd be colourful today. Thank you, Raheem. Gavin Prit. What lesson are we doing? So we're doing geography today. Geography features of landscapes, and we're doing more animal names. So really, really interesting. I'm going to try and do two topics from now on in the quiz. And let me just do this down so you can see my eyes. So yeah, so I hope everyone is ready for lots of really good English. I have my tea, as always. Majid Panhani, hello to you. What's new in my world? I'm working hard, teaching English, doing my lives. Make sure and subscribe. When are you doing flags? Oh, I'll have to do flags. I totally forgot. So maybe we'll do those this week. Aurora, hello. Hi, Sai. Hello, Aurora. Everyone's very welcome as always. Glad to have everyone here. I hope my signal just went off in the desktop. I hope everyone can still see me. 123Z. Hi, you're drinking tea too. Well, cheers. Oh, it's totally, my mug is disappearing. There it is. Cheers. Today was Diwali, so I got home early from school. Oh, that's the best part, isn't it? As well as the celebrations and all the nice things, but it's always early to get a day off work or a day off school. Sir, we had a grand Diwali celebration today. Oh, congratulations. Happy Diwali to everybody. And yes, 123Z. Cheers. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, fantastic. Okay, well, will we start our quiz? You know, we have about 20 people on, and hopefully there'll be lots more people today. But as it's Diwali, maybe lots of my Indian viewers are busy. So where else? Is anyone watching from anywhere else in the world? Let me know. And yeah, let's start our quiz. We're starting with geography. So I'm going to change it all up, and we're doing a little bit different today, just a tad bit different. I'm going to give you a little bit more help today with some of the terms. Okay, so I'm going to start with something easy. So as you can see, I'm going to give you, it's a little bit like a game Hangman's Bluff, or I think that's what the game playing Hangman. So here is the image. You have the first letter. There's also, I'm telling you how many letters are in. What is this on screen? Jump in and say hello. Sorry, I have to be AFK. That's no problem, Vin. 123 from Palestine, English college student. Oh, you're very welcome. And I think we see some correct answers coming in already. So what is this? It's a type of mountain, very dangerous one. maybe once or twice a year, you're going to see something on TikTok, some explosions, and we have this word coming up later. So yeah, let's have a look at the answers and see what we have. And yeah, everyone, of course, has got it correct. Volcano from Raheem, 123Z, Aura, Louisa, Sai, and Arabica. Well done. That was an easy one. They're not all going to be so easy. So let me see what else we have here. Okay, let's have a look. Let's start with this one. So we have a type of landscape here beginning with D. Pop your answer into the chat. And Aurora's telling us that the volcano releases toxic gas as well. Yeah, lots of big trouble, don't they? Volcanic explosions. Something as well, one of my favorite volcanic words is pyroclastic flow. It's when it kind of all falls down and kills everybody. So we have a dune, and I will accept dune, even though I am looking for a specific word here, Sai. But yes, you could call this a dune. Desert, we have from Aurora, also from 123Z, Stabworthy, Tatooine, hello, yes. Where's Luke? Where's Luke? Luke, I am your father. Angry Volcano Mountain from before, yes, Majid. Desert, just check your spelling. There's only one S in desert. If you have two S's, that means pudding or ice cream, dessert. So just make sure. Desert from Arabica, Louisa, Aurora, and Raheem all have desert. Well done, everybody. Everyone's really on the ball today with the answers. So let's keep going. So what is this? 4 letters. I've given you 2. What is this? It's not a mountain, it's a bit smaller. What would we call this in English? Jump on and let me know in the chat. Okay, so I see an answer already jumping in. These are easy ones to start off. They're not all going to be so easy. So Raheem is in with the answer. Have a look in the chat and see if you agree with Raheem. Karan Kumar, hello to you. Welcome back to the live stream. Very happy to have you here. We're doing geography at the moment, landscape features, things you want to see around the landscape. Common English, everyone will know. So we have Sai, Louisa, 123Z, and Gavan Prit in with hill. Yes, don't think mountain, this is a small hill, okay? Hill. I'm going to get fireworks. Oh, very good, Gavin Prit, for your Diwali. Happy Diwali to you. A chill on a hill, maybe? And Karan Kumar is also in with hill. So yes, well done. Okay, I'm going to give you a more difficult one. And we have Dune Part 2. Very good. We have some comedians in today. So I'm going to give you a little bit more of a trickier one. Maybe they were too easy, were they? I'm going to find one that's really difficult. So jump into the chat and let me know. I'm talking about this specific one. Oh my God, Aurora. Thank you so much. Aurora has just given me a super tip. Oh my God, thank you so much, Aurora. That is so nice of you. I'm flabbergasted and delighted. Thank you so much, Aurora. Very kind of you to give me a tip. I really appreciate it. Today, I really appreciate it because the struggle is real sometimes. So thank you so much, Aurora. So kind. So very, very kind. Thank you. It's pronounced ooh. I think it might be. So we have Gavin with Glazier. So just check. I know you mean glacier, but just check your spelling there. Too easy first. 123Z. Too easy? Stick around. There might be more difficult ones. Karan Kumar is in glacier, so it's Stabworthy. So is ooh. Guru is in glacier. Louisa is in glazier. A glazier with a Z is someone who fits windows. So make sure and check your spelling. Please make a session on idioms and phrases. No problem. Glacier, welcome. Thank you, Aurora. Thanks so much again. A glacier, check your spelling. There's no S there. It's a glacier. Glacier. I've given you the clues here, so make sure everything's fitting in. Too easy, but I don't know what this one is. Well, then it's not easy, is it? It's not easy if you don't, it's only easy when you know the answer. Glacier, an iceberg, Kartik. Well done. When these break off and they go into the sea from the glacier, they become icebergs. And you're also saying glacier. What was the first one? Because I was AFK. The first one was volcano. The coffee you drink is delicious. Well, it's not coffee, it is tea, Irish tea. So, yeah, this is a glacier. And if you know anything about climate change and things, these are all melting, aren't they? They're all disappearing across the world. And Raheem is in with glacier as well. Okay, great. Let's keep going. And I think it's time for a more difficult one. Maybe Stabworthy might even struggle with this one, huh? So, what is this? This is something that is from a river and kind of happens when it comes near the sea or the ocean. It ends with an A. My Indian friends might know this one, but we'll see. I also love to have tea all the time. Karan, I am obsessed with tea. I think I've had about 10 cups of tea today so far. I'm buzzing. Okay, anyone in with this? Now, I remember 123Z said these were very easy 123Z, so I'm expecting you to jump in with the answer. Sujana, are you preparing for UPSC by any chance? Oh, there we go. Okay, first letter is D. Have a look. We do have some answers already in the chat, so jump in and make sure, see if you agree, and copy and paste. 123Z, no? I think you might have spoke too soon. So we have the answer is delta, Delta, a delta. And Karan, ooh, Karan, Sujania, Sai, Aurora, 123Z, Sabworthy, an estuary. An estuary is a river that joins up with another one. So this isn't a delta, I'm afraid. What's a delta? So a delta is when a river approaches the sea and it starts to kind of weave around. There's loads of little islands. This is a delta. If you look at the Ganges in India, you will find lots of images of delta. Okay, so let's move on. I'm going to give you another difficult one since you're all saying it's far too easy. So, but I'm giving you a few more letters with this one. What is this? This is a piece of land that sticks out into the sea. So Italy would be one of these. In Europe, we have lots of these type of things. So have a look and have a guess. Try and fill in all the extra letters here and see if you can get this word. This is a very common word in English. It is about a geography feature. And I already see some correct answers already. Delta is a similar word in Italian, yeah. And delta is a letter of the alphabet as well. Brahmaputra River Delta. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so lots of you have got it correct, and I'm really, really impressed. So the answer is peninsula. Peninsula, and everyone's got it spelled correctly as well. Kartik, Guru, Rahim, Sujana, Karan, Sai, Rahim, Aurora. Oh, but peninsula is surrounded by three sides. Yes, this is actually surrounded by three sides of water. It was just very hard to get a picture of a peninsula, but this is a peninsula. Yeah, Peninsula, peninsula. Okay, sounds like it probably comes from Latin. Okay, well done. I'm very impressed. I was not expecting you all to get that, so well done. È troppo difficile. Ah, sì, sì, Gavan, sì. Okay, so what is this material? We had volcano earlier, but what is this? Okay, you might give me another word, but I will tell you exactly what this is in a moment. So let me know. Okay, lots of correct answers jumping in. If this is your first time joining the channel, make sure and subscribe and jump into the chat with your answer. So we have lots of answers for lava. Lava, lava. Well done, everybody. So Gavin, 123Z, Kartik, Aurora, Guru, Sujania, Sai, Rahim, ooh, Louisa, Karan, and 123, volcano stomach. Okay. Okay, so I have a little question for you. Okay, this is lava. Okay, so lava is what it's called when it's above the surface. When it comes out of the volcano, it is Kartik. Oh my God. When it comes out of the volcano, it's called lava. What is this material called when it's underground? This is a trick bonus question for everybody. Volcano piss. Wow, wow, wow. So when it's below the surface, it's called. Oh, I see Sujanya was in first. Kartik, Gavin Prit, and Sai are all in with magma. Excellent, excellent scientific knowledge and excellent English knowledge. Ooh, is in with magma as well. So well done, everybody. That's fantastic. Your English is amazing. Okay, we'll go back to a slightly easier one. Lots of trees. What's this word? Begins with F. I think if I look out my window, I'll see a few. Yellow Angel, hello to you and welcome to the channel. You're from Bangladesh. You're so welcome. Thanks. I feel I'm polite now. Okay, so lots of correct answers coming in already. Karan, Aura, Gavin Prish, ooh, Raheem, Guru, 123Z, Sujania, Kartik, Forrest Gump. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Forest, Nottingham Forest, Forest. Arabica, Muzamu, welcome to the channel. Forest, and Louisa is also in with Forest. Forest filled with high canopy of trees. Great definition. In Italian, forestia. Forestia in Italiano. Piacere di conoscerti, Gavin Britzing. Yes, of course, the correct answer is forest. Forest. Sometimes you'll see some spelling mistakes with two R's in the middle, but this is actually the name. There's a first name called Forrest. There's this famous actor called Forrest Whitaker, but that name is spelled with two R's. It's quite a nice name, I think. In Hindi, it's a Janjal. That's all. Good to know, Aaron. Thanks for joining today. So yeah, we're getting a little bit of Hindi and a little bit of Italiano, and we're also getting the English, which is forest. Okay, let's keep going. And we're flying through these geography ones today. Okay, I think this is easy. I'm just gonna assume everyone's gonna get it correct in the chat. This is so easy. If you even describe what it is, it kind of tells you what it is, doesn't it? Forrest Gump also with two R's. Yes, exactly. The Jungle Book. Love the Jungle Book. In Russian, it's Les. Good to know. I didn't know it sounded so simple. So we have jungle. So maybe this is in a jungle, but that's not what I want. Look at the spelling. W. So we have Kartik, Gavan, Guru, Raheem. Oh, Sai, beautiful word. Aurora. Ooh. Karan, Sujana. Aaron's in that lovely word as well. Arabica's in, and yes, waterfall. It's water that's falling. It's a waterfall. But we also have two beautiful words in from Aaron and let me see. I thought I saw someone else there say it. And Sai have cascade. Cascade is falling water, a lovely word, but I am looking for waterfall here. But great word on that. A cascade in the jungle. Cascade, beautiful. Yeah, cascade, a cascade of water. Cascade, yes, beautiful. Okay, next one is incoming right now. Oh, I thought I'd put a picture of my homeland. This is from Ireland, one of the most popular places. If you watched the live, I think last week we did some Irish stuff and I featured these. So let me know the word and let me know the location if you remember. So we have Cliff, yeah, Sai, oh, Kartik, Rahim, Gavin, Guru. Cascade is related to the cycle of taxation, cascading effect. Yeah, so here we can see that language, it's cascade of water, but we can have cascading effects. So it's really useful to see how we can use all of these words in different contexts. So so who's correct? Sai, Kartik, Rahim, Gavin, Guru, Arabica, Aaron, Karan, Sujanya, Aura, and Rahim all have Cliff. Jer, are you into adventure sports? Can you take a dive into the water from that? No, you would die. You would really die. These are really, really high cliffs. And if, for those who want to know, these are the Cliffs of Moher, one of the top tourist destination spots. And am I into adventure sports? No, hell to the no. The most I will do is a hike or a swim. That's really I don't do adventure sports. So yeah, Majid, you're a little bit behind, but yes, that was lava. Cliffs of Moher. I will spell it in the chat. And yeah, if you're coming to Ireland, you will definitely hear about the cliffs of Moher. Moher, cliffs of Moher, Moher. Beautiful, beautiful location. I think like a tourist every year kind of dies. They fall off them. I don't know them in Arabic. I need to get out of the house. Well, 123Z, you're getting out of the house. You're visiting me, aren't you? With English lessons. What is the biggest mountain in the world? Well, Gavin Prit, it is Mount Everest. And if you're on TikTok, you might have seen there's lots of stuff on TikTok about Mount Everest at the moment. Stabworthy, you better come to Ireland. Ireland needs to see you and your lovely dog, beefy dog. So we're doing geography today. Yes, Kartik, and we're doing animals later. Enjoying the lesson, thanks. I'm so glad 123Z. Second tallest mountain is K2. I think I'm going to Google. I'm going to oogly googly. Second tallest mountain is K2. Yeah, K2 is much more deadly to climb than Everest. So I think with Everest, 7% of all people who climb it die. In K2, I think it's quite like 13 to 15%. As you can see, I've been watching a lot of Everest Everest talk. I'm going to search on Google. I've just searched it. It's K2. I have the desktop open right here. So yeah, K2 is the second highest. And yeah, and we do have, of course, I have the word here somewhere. Let me see. Um, Now, I don't know which one this is, but what's the word? You're all talking about it. You might as well have it in the chat. So, yeah, this is a really easy one. But yeah, make sure it's important to make sure and check your spelling as well. Mount Everest is still doable. There's Annapurna Peak in Nepal that's steeper. Yeah, I would not be climbing any mountain like this. If I can walk up. I know Everest is pretty walkable, but once you get I would be dead. I would be one of those people dead on the mountain. Okay, so yes, of course, this is mountain. Okay, we were just talking about it, so I thought I'd throw it in. Mountain, quite a nice one as well, isn't it? And we have Karan, Sai, Aurora, Guru, Sujana, Rahim, Arabica, and Gavin Prit in with mountain. So well done, everybody. Yes, of course it's mountain. Of course it is. So let's kind of do some more kind of stuff around what is this? Stabworthy, you should know exactly where this is, but what is this geological feature? Begins with a C. C. I was just about to spell it. So, Stabworthy, I want you to tell me where this is in your great country. And let's have a look. We have some blocked messages. Let me just see if I can access them. A crack. A crack. No, we wouldn't call it a crack. We wouldn't call it a crack, but good guess. Good guess. Okay, so let's have a look. A valley, it is a type of valley. We do have valley coming up, so keep that one in your back pocket. Makta, hi Makta. Canyon, Kartik is in the Canyon, Sujana, Karan, Stabworthy. The Grand Canyon, yes, this is the Grand Canyon in the United States of America. Arizona, I think it's Arizona. Colorado, is it Colorado? I thought it, well, Colorado is not the answer. Canyon is the answer. Aurora is in McCanyon. Guru is in McCanyon. Gavin Prish, you're asking lots of questions there. What's wrong? What's wrong, Gavin Prish? You asked Himalayan mountain. I don't know if that mountain was Himalayan or not, but please don't spam the chat, Gavin Pritt. So yeah, we have lots of answers in for Canyon, which is the correct answer. Rahim, 123 Valley, Sujanya, Grand Canyon on the Colorado River. Oh, I see, I see. So that's the Colorado River. Colorado, yep. The color though, yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Makta is back. Yes, Makta is back, all right. Just kidding, it's in part of Arizona. Okay, northern part of Arizona. Good to know. Grand Canyon is on the Colorado River in USA. Okay, great. Okay, lovely, everybody. Okay, let's move on to our next one. Boom, 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 boom. And we just had this. Sai, you can come in now. What is this, particularly this area here? What is this area called? We have a mountain, another mountain, but what is this area here called? And have a look at the spelling. Okay, so we have ooh in first. We have Sai, Gavin Prish, Makta, Sujania, Aurora, Guru, Karan, Arabica, Rahim, and the Stabworthy. Yeah, valley. 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 The depression between two mountains, especially when it kind of meets in that V shape. Yeah. Way to heaven. It does look like a way to the afterlife, I will give you that. The Great Rift Valley. Maybe so. Maybe so. I didn't do the research on that one to see exactly where that is. But let's move on. We're coming to the end of our geography section. What is this? So we had, it's not, I'm just going to stop talking. What is this? An area of land along by the sea. So we had peninsula earlier. This could be a peninsula, but what is the term I'm looking for beginning with C? We're in a great place, aren't we? Yeah, we really are. Okay, so lots of you are jumping in. Oh my God, I'm going to have to slow you guys down to be able to read all these out. Makta, Stabworthy, Sujanya, Kartik, Guru, Karan, Aurora, Arabica, Rahim, Paul. Hi, Paul. Stabworthy, Refresher. Hi, Refresher. And Refresher, you're a bit cloudy. It is a bit cloudy. So CLO. Oh, not enough words and not enough letters. So the answer is, of course, coast. Coast. So, Starboard, you said cape. This could be a peninsula is a type of cape, isn't it? But the word I'm looking for is coast or coastline. If you want to be a little bit, longer word, coast. Okay. Can anyone tell me what the verb coast means? If you're coasting along. Okay, next one. And we're flying through these today, everybody. So this one begins with an I. That's not an L. Don't take the L. What is this? It's a small little one. I live on one. Do you live on one? Let's have a look at the answers and see. The West Coast. Yes, we would, you have the East Coast, West Coast, that kind of thing. I live on the Cape. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so Sai, Gavin, Mata, Stabworthy, Sujanya, Kartik, Aurora, Guru. I have to like wrap these names. Rahim, Arabica, Karan, Paul, and Arabica is giving us the emoji as well. Jared, come to the Sentinelese Islands. I don't think so. I know what the Sentinelese Islands are. No, thank you. This really looks like an island. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Just don't get killed. Yeah, I won't be going to Sentinel Island. So yes, of course, this is an island. And we were to say this word phonetically, it's island, but the S is silent. Island. Okay. Greenland. Have you ever visited there? No, I haven't. I haven't. I'd like to go to Iceland. Greenland is a little bit remote. Like they don't have roads in Greenland. They travel from place to place by boat. So, but I think it is opening up more. Hopefully, it won't be taken over by the states. What is happening? My internet is glitching. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it's okay. Now is normal. Good. And Dharmveer Singh, hello to you. Welcome to the channel. The answer is island. Yes, of course. And yeah, it does look like an I, doesn't it? An island. So you're doing a good job on the quiz anyway. Yeah, Gavin Pritt is doing well. You said remote for remote. Well, that's probably my Dublin accent coming in. Remote, remote, remote. That's kind of the Irish diction coming in. Thank you. Okay, great. So we only have one or two more of our geography, and then we're moving on to animals. And do not think animals are going to be easy, guys. I have tried to pick really difficult ones for you. Okay, what is this? I think this might be tricky. What is this? It's a very flat, grassy place. What is it called? There's a big one in Europe that goes on and on and on into Russia. America is quite known for having these. Oh, I'm so impressed. A PC background. Very good, 123Z. Yeah, it does look like the Windows one, doesn't it? Sir has more Indian videos than the Ireland Embassy has. Well, I do know the Irish Embassy, the Indian Embassy in Dublin is quite, one of my friends was there recently. So we have Sai in. Just check your spelling there, Sai. You're correct with the phonetically, but not the correct spelling. I don't know, but I know its name. A hard one. Yeah, it is a hard one, isn't it? Stabworthy's in. Stabworthy's in. You got it, Stabworthy. So I said some of these are in America, and Stabworthy has put in the Great Plains of America, covering several states. Yes. A plateau. No, it's not a plateau, but I can see why you think when I said flat. It should be grass field. Yeah, well, it is a grass field. But when we have very flat land, that's covered in grass and goes on for miles and miles. And as Stabworthy said, the plains, PL, I'm going to make sure and spell it for you. The plains in America, in the United States of America, go on, they cover several states. I would say field, yeah, but it's like the biggest field you're ever going to get. So yeah, like prairie, a pampas. Yes, exactly. Background, PC background is the right answer. Yes, plains. Yes, Tijania. Yes, Stabworthy. Okay, we're almost at the end of our geography section. And so we had forest earlier. This one's a little bit more temperate, maybe closer to the equator, a lot more overgrown, maybe some poisonous animals, probably found in South America. Do I have any South American people on at the moment? I usually have some Brazil on. Oh, and as I look to the chat already, it's populating with the correct answer. Gavin, Makta, Stabworthy, Sai, Guru, Arabica, Sujanya, 123Z, Aurora, and Raheem are all in with jungle. Jungle. Bungle in the jungle. Absolutely. Damveer Singh, jungle. Yes, perfect. The lion sleeps tonight. Thank you, Makta, for the singing reference. And now all I want to say is, "O wimbo o wimbo I'm not even gonna go there. What's the difference in a forest and a jungle? So I think of a jungle is a forest. A jungle is in closer to the equator, more temperate, a bit wilder maybe. So yeah. Hakuna Matata. I will sing. If you guys want me to sing, you will regret asking me to sing. If we visit India, especially northeast, we can find these also. So there we go. In India, we've jungles. So yeah, jungles are much more in hotter places. Forests, like the boreal forests, are much more northern. My head is in jungle. My head is a wimbowe, a wimbowe, a wimbowe, and I have the Hawaiian shirt on and everything. It's perfect. It's perfect. Um, Hakuna Matata. Okay, sorry. I'm going to start hemorrhaging people now from the live. Okay, so we only have, I'd say about two, three left as far as I can see. This is easy. This is so easy. I'm not even going to say anything else. Jungle bell. Oh, jungle bells. Jungle bells. What does the jungle mean? So the jungle, Ikar, is a temperate forest nearer to the equator, more kind of jungly and wild. So now, hi now, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Makta, Sujanya, Guru, Arabica, Aura, Paul, Raheem, Sai are all in with River. Of course, I kind of put the V in the middle just to maybe throw you guys off a little bit. I thought that might rock the boat a little bit in the river. Sahar Sabal, hello to you. Thank you so much for joining. And Darmveer, you are correct, River. V in the middle made me confused. Yes, that's why I did it. Ikar Ahmed, Yakzik. Ziki River, Aurora, Amazon River. It could possibly be the Amazon River. Now you are quite well. That is lovely to hear. Thank you for joining the channel. Make sure and subscribe and make sure and join me for all my lives. The lion was the king of the jungle, but that breed of lion is almost extinct now. The only lions left are in the safari. Tiger is really king of the jungle now. Yes, that's true, really, isn't it? Do you watch Outdoor Boys? I don't. I've never heard of it. South America and Africa are both in the equatorial rainforest with dense jungle. There we go, Sujanya. Sujanya, you're always great for a definition. It's a YouTube channel. Oh, really? I didn't know Outdoor Boys was a YouTube channel. But they probably, do they go to jungles and forests and do camping and stuff? Is that what they do? You will not find anaconda. I do not want to find an anaconda. I would shriek like a little girl if I saw an anaconda. I would not be happy. When I was in Hollywood once, when I was in the Hollywood Walk of Fame, they put a snake around me, and no thanks, no thanks. Okay, we're coming to the end. What is this? Begins with a B. I've heard many Italians mispronounce this wrong. But what is the answer to this word? All of your letters placements seem confusing at first. This is how native speakers power only. Yeah, like I kind of put them around a little bit just to confuse it, to make it a little bit. River is a standard easy word, but I just wanted to make it a little bit tricky. Anaconda is in South America. Yeah, yeah. I remember the movie with J Lo. Okay, Stabworthy is in. Makta, Nell, 123Z, Arabica, Ikir, Ahmed, Yaziki, love that name. Sujania, Ritu, hi Ritu, is in with Beach. Yes, perfect. You're telling me about that YouTube channel. You'll love it. I'm giving you a homework. Check out the channel, The Outdoor Boys. If I remember, I definitely will. I'm taking it easy tonight. Once I finish here, I'm having a shower. I'm getting into my pajamas and I'm getting into bed and I'm playing Minecraft. I am not looking at my phone. I am not doing social media. I need some downtime. So yeah, Kartik beach, side beach, see here, Sabil beach, perfect. Aurora beach, just check your spelling there. Aurora, the way you spelt that, that's beach the tree, a beach tree. Been waiting for a beach. LOL, this is my beach. Oh, really? Well, you said you're on a peninsula, aren't you? So you must be surrounded by beaches. Dharmveer Singh, beach. Aurora, thank you for correcting your spelling. Maruf Ahmed, thank you so much for joining. Beach with a long E, not a short. Yeah, beach. Beach, not bitch. Italians I've met have pronounced it bitch. Are you going to the bitch? I was like, no, it's beach. Beach. Once a legend said, the English vocabulary is set to be used as a language of diplomacy till it's not to be written on the page. Beautifully said, Sujani. You're always coming up with such great, lovely things for me to say. Beach is a very good place to go for the summer. Yes, yes, but I would need plenty of sunscreen on the beach, otherwise, I would turn red. I almost said beach in the beginning when you showed desert. I'm trying to catch you guys out. My little 9-year-old brother plays Minecraft. Oh, Minecraft, Minecraft. I'm going to play. I haven't played it in a week because I built something and I have to tear it apart and I don't want to. Okay. My ex was one. Oh, Magda, I like the wordplay there. So I think I actually have one more geography one. Here we go. What is this? This was a really difficult picture to find. To find that, because a lot of pictures of these are just, they look like C's or something. So what is this for the last word? Bump, bump, K, bump. What is the answer? Jump into the chat and let me know. This is our last geography word. And oh my God, I can see the chat is exploding with all the correct answers. 123Z, Kartik, Guru, Sujanya, Sai, Ritu, Aurora, Marfuf, Akir, Sihir, Arabica, Ikir, Eddie Hobby. Hi Eddie, how are you? One of our members has joined. Raheem, Darmveer, Maruf, Lake. Yes, of course it's Lake. Well done. But it was so tricky to find a picture of a small lake because all the pictures of the lakes looked like seas or like rivers. So this, I should get an award for finding this picture. Pond, lake, sea, river, ocean. Oh, and then you have everything there. Perfect. So we have pond, which is a smaller version of this. You would see that in the park. This is a lake. Then we have a sea, which is much bigger. Then, oh, well, a river as well between a lake and a pond. And then ocean, sea and ocean. So well done. Comtel Service, hello to you. Thanks for joining. Damn, this reminded me of Lake Mungo. Lake Mungo? Is that a bad one? I don't know that one. This looks like a few of the lakes in Ireland. Sea is salty river. Sea is salty water. Lake Mungo was great. I don't know Lake Mungo. You've forgotten one thing, sir. We Indians have all types of mixtures in our geography. Thanks the Almighty. Yeah, you have a huge, huge, vast country, don't you? So yeah, thank you. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next topic. And again, I'm going to give you the words and everything like that as before. But we're going pink now. And what is this lovely animal? Really a favorite. There was a marketing campaign a long time ago in UK that used these creatures. So what is this creature called? Very cute, found in the desert. So we have, let's have a look. Good guess, 123Z. Rishu is in, Sai is in, Sujanya, Aurora, see here. Check if you're not sure what the answer is, have a look in the chat and see if you agree. If you agree, pop that in as well. So we have, see here has corrected your spelling. Very good. So yeah, you're all correct. This is a meerkat. A meerkat. Simba's bestie. Hakuna Matata. Yes, exactly. That's why I picked it. So yes, we have a meerkat. Timon. Yes, Timon was Simba's friend. Yes. Hakuna Matata. Well done, everybody. Okay, let's move on. This, I have one of these in my garden. He crept up on me a few weeks ago and I screamed because I was outside having a cigarette and he approached me. What is this animal called? Super cute, but very shy. Very, very shy. You can be a jazz singer. Thank you, Sujania. Don't. I'm sure there's plenty of people who would disagree with you. So we have, and Darren Veer was in with Meerkat as well. Well done. Nell, Makta, Sai, 123. A hookako? What's a hookako? Is that what it is in your language? Meerkats are the most homicidal. I did not know that. So we have Hedgehog. Nell, Makta. Nell was in first. Makta, Sai, Kartik, Sujanya, um, Sujanya, yeah, Aurora. Hedgehog, not cute. Oh, I think they're cute. Sonic, Eddie's coming in with Sonic the Hedgehog. They are cute. Yes, I think they're. Look at that face. That's cute, no? Similar to a porcupine. Yeah, very similar to a porcupine. Are the spikes pointy and prickly? Yes. I don't think too, not like a porcupine, but you wouldn't want to grab them. He is so cute. Yeah, I agree. 123Z. A hedgehog, Darmveer Singh. Yes. I've got two guinea pigs at home and they are so cute. Don't guinea pigs eat their babies though? Don't they? Is that cute? I don't know. I don't know. They eat their babies. I don't know. Although I hear that cats eat their babies. I don't know. Okay, let's move on. Stabworthy, it's over to you. The symbol of your country is right here. What is the answer to this one? Type of bird, obviously. But what is it? Do you know the spelling? Can you spell it correctly? I'm going to look over to the chat now, and you better spell it correctly or you're going to be fired. I'm joking. Okay, very shy. Yes, the hedgehog is very shy, Darmveer. Every animal is cute until it pains you. True, very true. And then you hit, you're like, ah! So we have Rishu is in with eagle. So is Nell, Sai, Aurora, 123Z, Stabworthy, the bald eagle. And do you know the bald eagle is now back in Ireland? It was a native species made extinct and they have brought it back into Ireland. Eagle, Sujania, yes. Cannibal guinea pigs. Yeah, I'm just afraid for those guinea pig babies. Raheem, Darmveer, an eagle. Yeah, Arabica, an eagle. And thank you for the emojis. Sri Lankan flag. Is it on the Sri Lankan flag, the eagle? I didn't know that. American eagle, yeah, or bald eagle or golden eagle. Bald eagle, yeah. Eagle, Eddie. When to use he, she, they pronouns and when to use it for animals. Generally, people try to say he if you don't know, or they. Like with animals, I don't think it's that important, really. Like if the animal, generally, we have, individual names like a lion and a lioness. So you would know if you know the gender of the animal, you use it. But you could say he generally, if you don't know, it's not as strict, especially with trans identities and non-binary identities. There's a little bit more pressure on English speakers to get the pronouns correct. But with animals, I wouldn't really worry too much. Manjaj PM, hello to you. Thank you so much for joining. Benjamin Franklin, $100 bill, wanted our national bird to be a turkey. Well, they do eat a lot of turkeys, although I don't really like turkey as a meat. I have the same question as Eddie Hobby. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about pronouns. If you know the animal's gender, if it's very obvious, you're going to say she anyway, aren't you? Or he. But if it's not, if you're not sure, you could say it or they, maybe. But I wouldn't worry too much. Stabworthy, are you live? I see a notification on my phone. Maybe it's one from your old ones. Stabworthy, Franklin would have been a great scientist if he wasn't in the curtain of politics. There we go. We're having some history and political discussions. They're only cute when someone takes care of them instead of me. Yeah. Well, just don't let them eat their babies, Paul. Irivaldo, hello to you. Welcome to the channel. Let's just have a look. This cat, this dog, that cat, my Pookie, your Jimmy. That's lovely. But where is the line for using it pronoun? Well, I mean, you can use it definitely, or they, if you're like, there's really no issue with animals. Like if I was saying a fish, okay, I wouldn't know what the fish's gender is. So I killed it, I ate it. Um, with fish, we don't really say gender because we really don't know. So you could say it more so, with more animals that were more aware of their gender, like with dogs or certain birds, and some animals look very different between genders, and it will be well known, then you will generally use he or she. But if you're not sure, like with a fish, I would say it. when it's very uncertain, or a lizard or something. Like, he's a great dog, she is a great cat, but it's a puppy. It depends on the size. Yeah, like with dogs and cats, I find that the owner will generally correct you. The default with dogs is generally that they're boys. The default with cat is that they're assumed to be generally females, you know. So if you say, "Oh, that's a lovely dog you have. He looks so cute," the owner will generally correct you and say it's a she or it's a he. So I wouldn't worry too much about gender with animals, though. They break their beak. Do they? I didn't know they break their beak after they turn 40. Oh, that's sad. Bald eagles are not so noble. They are basically a giant seagull. Well, I don't like seagulls. I was attacked in Dublin City about 6 months ago, and they stole my goddamn Italian sandwich with pistachio and mortadella on it. I was enraged. So yeah, okay. Yeah, thanks, Eddie. Thanks for your question. I hope I was able to. I'll have a look into it, but I wouldn't really worry too much about gendered animals. Like with the crab, who are we going to know if it's a male or a female? So I would say it. And I just gave it the answer, crab. Yeah, they do read it somewhere. Even we're the first Indians, even after being colonized, who are in love with the British, though he is an Irish. Thank you. Well, I'm not a British, I'm just an Irish, but thank you very much. That's very kind. I love you too. Crab. Yes, I gave the answer away, but yes, this is the crab. Sai, Sujana, Ritu, Dharmveer, Aurora, Raheem, Arabica. It is all a crab. Well done. And just go back to Sujania. Ireland was colonized as well. So, you were colonized, I was colonized. At least you're not still called British. I'm still called British, and I'm not even British. Which software do you use, and why isn't it available offline? AOS ruined our ordering software too. Yeah, so I use Canva to make the videos, and that's why basically the video is just about ready. I have it ready. I just can't download it, and I think I've managed to download it now, but it's just the editing and everything. It just takes so much time. So I was hoping to have it out last night. I'm getting my hands on it this evening, and I will do a bit with it, but I'll have it out tomorrow. Stabworthy, just be on the safe side and say it unless you know the gender of the pet. Yeah, perfect. Mr. Crab, yeah. And if you're a bit of a moody person, you might be called Crabby. Oh, she's very crabby today. Oh, she's a right crab. So let's keep going. This is an easy one. Thanks, Stabworthy. Yeah, I would just go it. Everybody hit like and subscribe. Thank you, Stabworthy. We're the siblings due to colonizers since the old times to today. YouTube is franchised by Google now. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we're in with this creature. Sai, Ritu, 123Z, Eddie Hobby, Sujania, Raheem are all in. And so is Arabica, giving us the emoji as always. Thank you, Arabica. And yes, this is an octopus. What's the plural of octopus? Octopi. There you go, like cactus, cacti, octopus. We have more than one. We have octopi. We're going down under for this one. What's this one called? Tricky one. Tricky with the vowels. Will you be able to spell it right? Get the vowels in the correct order. Octopus are so amazing. Lots of cool, weird facts if you want to hear. I know a lot of them. I've watched them escape and like get their ways out of ships and all, but they're super intelligent, aren't they? I think they might be aliens. Okay, so I want everyone to have a look at the spelling. I see a couple of different spellings in the chat, and a few of them are right, but there is no U in this word. There is only O and A's. That's the only things are missing here. Octopus are tasty too. They are tasty. I have had octopus salad a few times, and you can see the suckers and everything, the tentacles, and it's delicious. But I do feel guilty because they're so intelligent. Okay, so the correct spelling, we are looking for koala. Koala. Okay, so I'm going to say it for that. Koala. 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 Koala bear. Okay? Koala. Yes, Raheem. Well done. Great spell check there. Koala. Okay, well done. Common in, only found, they're a marsupial animal found in Australia. And when they get nervous, they hiccup. Did you know? Strawberry Through. I thought I was the only one that was obsessed with watching documentaries about them for a while. There you go. Yeah, octopi are amazing. Koalas are also so dumb, they don't even understand the concept of rain. They just stay there and get wet. Poor koalas. Arr. What's this one? Easy peasy. Easy, easy, easy. Come on. Want to see those answers? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Lots of correct answers. Sai is in 123 Z, Nell, Ritu, Seir, Raheem, Sujanya, Eddie Hobby, Sheila. Who's Sheila? Was that it? Autocorrect. Seal, Arabica seal. Yes, a seal. There's lots of different types. You know, we have sea lions, walruses. You know, but this is a seal. You know, a seal. Well done, everybody. I'm going to fly through the next few. Stabworthy, you might know these ones. Do you know, commonly called a trash panda, which I quite like, but what is the real name? And then you have lots of letters here to fill in. Jump into the chat and let me know. If you're not sure, have a look at the chat and see if you agree. Rocket, yes, Rocket, lovely Rocket. Nell is in with Raccoon, Rita as well, 123Z. Uh, Duongo is similar to Seal, good to know. Seal, the R&B singer from the 90s, he was married to Heidi Klum, the model. Yes, he was. And he sang the song, I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. Sai is in, Sujanya, Sihir, Arabica with another emoji. I love that. Raheem, and you are all in with Raccoon. Yes, Raccoon. Known for being a pest in the USA. I'm not sure where else are they. They're in the Americas. Are they all over the Americas? I don't know. Do I sing? Maybe I sing badly. I have some messages here. Let me have a look and see what's coming up. Sorry if some of your stuff has been blocked. Oh, okay. Sorry. Just some maintenance. A coon. I wouldn't be using that word. The animal is a tanuki in Japan. Wow. So they have them in Japan. We don't have any of them in Ireland. What's the difference between a white raccoon and Donald Trump? You'll have to answer. You'll have to let me know. Is Codaline an Irish band? Yes, they are. Codaline. Yep, they are. Pretty popular a couple of years ago. They probably still tour and stuff, but I don't really hear that much. If you want to know a really cool Irish artist who I'm obsessed with, I put her name into the chat. CMAT, CMAT, and she is really cool. Kind of tells stories with her songs. Very Irish. She sings in Irish, our Irish language as well. So definitely check that out. She is fantastic. Okay, raccoon and skunk. I don't have a skunk today, but you really wouldn't want a skunk coming near you. Okay, a bit of an easier one maybe. Type of bird begins with the letter O, 3 letters. What is this one called? Tanuki is Japan's version. It's not exactly the same. I thought you were showing us Tanuki, but it's a raccoon. Yeah, I think it was a raccoon. So we have Ritu, now Sujania, Sarah, Eddie's in with Hooter. That's a spicy restaurant. Sai is in with Raheem. Sai is in and Raheem, Sahir. Just check your spelling there, Sahir. Lee DH, hello. OMG, OMG to you. I am a knight. Me too, me too. So yes, the correct answer is owl. 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 Yes, Arabica. Well done. So yeah, lots of correct answers in there. Rishu was in first with owl. Owl. Always thought of to be a really clever animal, aren't they? Owls are called hooters, right? Yes, they hoot. That's what we say an owl does when they go hoo hoo. Well, that sounds like a pigeon, but an owl hoots hoo 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 hoo, and that's what we say. Like the way a horse neighs, a neigh, an owl hoots. So, but we wouldn't really call them a hooter. Hooters in slang are female boobs. That's what Hooters. And there's a restaurant in America, in the USA, Stabworthy will back me up here, called Hooters, where the waitresses have big breasts or show them off a bit. Or just the word inappropriately. Yeah, it's more of an inappropriate word. Sir, which Indian dish that you are becoming obsessed? So I love a dosa. I had my first dose a few weeks ago, and I've been pressurizing my Indian friend to take me back. Harry Potter music is playing in your head. Yeah, kind of symbol in Harry Potter. Steel's bird. Well, I don't know. In Russian, sova. Good to know, Arabica. Sova. Sova. Spasiba. Okay, let's keep going. So, this is a longer one. Another bird. I'm just going to sit back and relax. I'm going to have a sip of my tea. You know, I am freezing. I put on the shirt, but I'm freezing. So, I do have a blanket. And I'm going to have a sip of my tea. What is the correct answer? Let me know in the chat. So, it's all one word. And yes, try biryani. I think I've had biryani before. Indian desserts, I've had a few. I've had a few. I just don't know the names of them. One was like almost like, I don't know if it was. Oh, I'll have to ask my friend. So we have Ritu, 123Z. I said that right. Good. Thanks, Arabica. Sai is in and Sujanya. And this is a hummingbird. A hummingbird. Known, it's very, very small, maybe around that size. And they drink pollen from flowers. They're known that they can hover like a helicopter in place. I think they can fly backwards, back, up, down, everything. They're quite incredible, but very, very small. Their babies are maybe smaller than my thumbnail. So a hummingbird. A hummingbird. What's this one called? And I'm sure everyone might know the interesting fact about these. Something about the male of this species, what they do, that really no other male in the world does. Very few, anyway. What is this creature called? Quite a beautiful fairy tale type of creature, isn't it? So, yeah, I see lots of correct answers coming into the chat already. So we have Ritu in with seahorse, seahorse, Sujanya. 123Z, seahorse? Yes, it's a seahorse. All one word. Raheem, seahorse, and Sai. Yes, all one word. A lucky seahorse. Yes, thought to be quite lucky. You'd be lucky if you saw one, wouldn't you? See something. Horses. Eddie. Males get pregnant in the species, yes. So the female transfers the babies to the male and the male takes care of them. Quite interesting. And the males give birth. Yes. Amazing, really, isn't it? Isn't the world an amazing place, especially with animals? So yeah, I've never seen one. Maybe I saw one in the zoo, maybe. So I'm going to give you an easy one. We have a bar, a chocolate bar in Ireland and the UK that is called after these. A seahorse, yes. Well done, Eddie. Okay, so we have lots of people jumping in with the correct answer already. What is this? If you're not sure, I'm sure you know what it is in your own language, but if you're not sure what it is in English, have a look in the chat. Lots of people I can see chat filling up with answers. So feminism get hurt by seahorse. Yeah, well, women have it hard enough without the seahorses, don't they? So Ritu, Nell, Sai, Sujanya, Raheem, Arabica, a pengling. I don't think, maybe is the baby called a pengling? So yes, the answer is pangolin. Penguin, I'm not penguin. Penguin. And a pengling. Is a pengling a baby? I don't think a pangling is a baby one. It's coming up here that a pangling is a concussion idiom of the Han Chinese. So I don't know what you go. I don't know. Are the penguins of Madagascar? Yes. Penguins? Yes. Well done, everybody. Nell and here in there at the end with penguin. A penguin. Okay. Another thing that I will see sometimes in my garden, we have red ones in Europe. We also have the American grey ones. They're a bit of an invasive species. But what do you call this? Chick is what a baby one's called. Yeah, I thought so. Hi, British Defence League. How are you? So, a really funny joke I heard someone say, it's on the TV show Sex and the City, is that this creature is just like a rat with a cuter outfit, which I think is really funny. Okay, so lots of correct answers. Sai is in Rishu, now Sujania, Stabworthy, 123Z, British Defence League, Sod, hello Sod. Arabica, Raheem. Yes, Beefy Dog's favorite. So Stabworthy's dog likes to chase these. This is, of course, a squirrel. A squirrel. A little bit tricky for English learners to say. Squirrel. Squirrel. Why do rappers always say square square? Are they calling this animal? I have no idea. A squirrel, yes, Sahir. Sujana, it eats fish too. Good to know. I did see one attacking a bird and killing it once. Not true. Had more in common with ferrets, by the way. Okay. Peanuts. Yeah, they eat nuts. They're known for burying their nuts and their food and then never finding them again. A squirrel. Yes, I love all the squirrel emojis from everybody. So yeah, well done. Let's move on. We have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oh, we still have loads to go. Loads and loads and loads. Okay. This, of course, is a snake. But what type of snake is it? Look at this thing here. What type of snake is it? I know it's a snake. It's all one word. What is the answer? What is this type of snake called? Here's the clue. This thing here. We're getting sharpened by Sarah by the day. Yeah, you're definitely getting much better. Oh my God, it's so amazing. Do you teach for free? Yeah, I'm here for free. Just have to watch an ad. You can always send me a tip if you want. We had a lovely tip earlier from Sujanya, and so kind. Can't believe it really. Kind of shocked, to be honest. But yeah, where's the rest of the chat gone? Okay. Most common in the desert area. Yeah. Okay, so the answer, of course, is a rattlesnake. A rattlesnake, all one word. British Defence League, Sod, Nell, Stabworthy, Sod, Eddie Hobby, Sujanier, Sai, Nell. It is creepy. It really is creepy. You'd run, wouldn't you? Cowboys call it a rattler. Yes, this is what we call the rattle. This is all dead skin that it doesn't shed, and when it shakes its tail, it's warning you to stay away. A ringing snake, a rattlesnake, most common in the desert area. A rattle viper, Brits used to say. Well, there we go. But we would just say a rattlesnake. Very dangerous, but they do try and warn you. They do everything they can to warn you to stay away. What's this? Begins with a T. It's not tortoise, it's something else. What is it? For everyone reading, I am British, by the way, so it can help in understanding what some words mean. Yeah, British Defence League often jumps in and gives a little bit of help, don't you? So, lots of favourites. Someone was asking me what my favourite ninja one was of these yesterday. When they shake, it means they are scared. Yeah, and they're scared, and if you come any closer, they're gonna bite you. Is Ireland really snake free? Yeah, we have no snakes. We have one reptile, but no snakes, thankfully. Turtle. Turtle Donatello is the best. Good to know. In British accent, it's Ariel. Okay. Turtle. Mikey is the best turtle. Who's Mikey? So yes, of course, this is Turtle. Turtle. Sujana, Nell, 123Z, Sai, Raheem, Arabica, well done. Mikey is the best turtle. Oh, Michelangelo, I see, sorry. A tortoise. So this isn't a tortoise. If you look, there's not enough letters here, is there? It's turtle. A turtle. But you can't be mosquito free anywhere in the world. No, we do have a little bit of mosquitoes here. Not much, not much. And I don't think they have like any diseases or anything, at least as far as I know. But yeah, Camille, they are they're the bigger ones. Yeah, a tortoise is a much bigger one. Okay, great work, everybody. We are doing so much English today. So, boom. What is this called? In my local park, there are several of these. Can you tell the St. Patrick's story linking to Ireland being snake free to the chat? I heard one from our customers. Yeah, so just while everyone's popping in the chat. So, St. Patrick was a slave, Welsh slave, who was kidnapped by Vikings and taken to Ireland, where he was made to be a shepherd And then I think he was rescued or he got back to Wales and then decided to come back to Ireland to teach Christianity. So he used the shamrock as a way to display, religious iconography. And it is said in the mythology that he moved all the snakes out from Ireland. He cast them all out, threw them all into the sea. So that's the story of St. Patrick. So lots of correct answers in, of course. Sai, Sujana, 123Z, Ritu, British Defence League, Arabica, Raheem, Sujania, and Sarah. Peacock, of course. And Sujania said it's the national bird of India. Well, it is such a beautiful bird. That's I would expect that really. That really seems appropriate to me. St. Paddy, St. Andrews, St. George are our saints. Yes. Um, is there any of Northern Ireland? I don't know. Even Robert Clive was afraid of India's mosquito as he suffered from malaria. Yeah, I would not want to have a mosquito anywhere near me. I have been on holidays in Italy and Spain and had bites by them, but no, thank you. No, no, thank you. Okay, so let us move on with this one. William of Orange. We have wild peacocks in New Jersey. Wow. We have some here in a local park, but I think they're taken care of. Okay, so we are in with 123Z, Sai, Stabworthy, Sujania, Nell, and Ritu. Camel. Yes, a camel. Teacher, after you said they ate their own babies, I did my own little research and it's actually true. I didn't know before. Will you make sure and you take care of your hamster's babies? They do, they eat them all the time. Okay, camel, yes, and we have the emojis. Camel, yes, a camel, Raheem. Well done, Sujania, yes. A British defensive humpback camels. There's two different variations. Yes, there's the dromedary camel, I think. Camel types. So we have the dromedary, the Bactrian, a hybrid camel, which is a mix of the two, and a cama, which I've never heard of. So the dromedary camel and the Bactrian camel are the two, I think. That's what Google is telling me there anyway. We have wild camels in Arizona. I saw the camels in Arizona when I went through on the Greyhound through Arizona 20 years ago. I saw a camel farm. Let's have a look. Humpback camels, there's two different variations. Double hump camel, two branches, sorry, okay. Thankfully, they are both all females. Oh, great, Paul. So no, no chance of reproduction or infanticide. I'm delighted to hear that. So yeah, I think a lot of animals do eat their, even cats, I think, can eat their children or dogs. If dogs are stressed when they give birth or they have a very severe vitamin deficiency, they may eat the weakest of the puppies. It's kind of nature, isn't it? Okay. This is one that I added in because I'm just really interested to see if anybody knows the answer. Camels and llama both store water in their fat. Yes, camels and peacocks are not native to USA. No, they're definitely not. Definitely not. They were brought in. Bactrian from Greek race or in Turk race have been introduced to India by Turkish invaders. Sujana, you're a wealth of information. Okay, so people are answering this, and remember, it's a one-word answer. It's not two words; it's one word altogether. British Defence League 123Z Ritu, Sujania Nell 123. Yeah, you're all in with anteater. So this is the big note. It looks like a hairy elephant, but this is an anteater. And I wonder what they eat. I think it no longer exists now. This one does. Yeah, the anteater still exists. I'm not sure exactly where, if it's Africa. Something's telling me, I feel like it's from Africa, but I could be wrong. So an anteater, Anteater. Well done, everybody. All one word. So what is this one called? Has two teeth in front. And if we think back to our geography earlier, this animal can really affect the geography of a landscape because it dams the river, it blocks the river, it can flood areas. Really fascinating the impact this creature can have on a landscape. I should definitely thank my mom for not eating me. Yeah, we should all thank our mothers for not eating us, Paul. Okay, so lots of people in with. I saw this ugly animal on TV. Well, it's not ugly. I don't think it's ugly. So Rishu's in with Beaver. Yes, Beaver. We have the emoji there as well. Jania, British Defence League, Arabica. Sai is in with Beaver. The cartoon kids show, yeah, Angry Beavers. Yeah, I think I kind of remember Angry Beavers. One type of rodents. Yes, so a beaver is just basically like a really big rat. In Scotland, there's also a word for a woman's. Yeah, I know. I don't think it's just in Scotland. I think America as well. Beaver is a term that's used for the female part in slang. So, a little bit of adult information there for everybody. Easy one. What's this one? Jump into the chat and let me know. I knew that would come up when I put a beaver in. I knew. 123Z, a cat? Really? Are you having a joke with me? Oh, British Defence League's getting very specific. So yes, of course, this is a frog. Sai is in R2K, Ritu, Sujania. British Defence League is saying a rainforest frog. Perhaps, I don't know. Arabica, yes, a frog with the emojis. A woman's exclamation mark is yes, stabworthy. Do you not know that as an American? That is another term for a woman's exclamation part. A cat? Yeah, I was curious about that too. Nihu Nigun, welcome back. A frog. It is clearly a cat. This is a very strange cat. It's also known as a frog. So well done. Okay, well done, everybody. We are moving on. Um, in my area, we are overwhelmed by deer. They live all around. We have no natural predators for them, and they have exploded. They are everywhere. Kermit, very good, Stubworthy. And see, here's in with Frog as well. Unfounded identity, yes, it's you are correct. Rishu, yeah. Nihu in Nigung, deer. Sujania, yes. 123Z, yes. This one is Bambi. So Bambi is the Disney character. That is a deer. So you're all correct. Sai is in with deer. Paul is in with deer. And Arabica. Oh dear. Very well done. Very well done. The answer is in how. What does it look like? What is it? That will tell you the answer. It begins with an S. Sir David's animal program the other night showed that the exact frog. Scotland did have wolf and were hunted out 100 years. Yeah, Ireland had the wolves too, and that's why we have such a bad deer problem. So, lots of answers in the chat. I think Patrick is a reference to SpongeBob, I think, isn't it? I never watched SpongeBob, but I kind of seen bits of it. So, starfish. Yes, of course, this is a starfish. It looks like a star. It's a fish. It's a starfish. I think it might be called a sea star. Yes, I think it's called a sea star as well. 123Z. So, but generally, I would call it a starfish. I only found out it was called a sea star, a few years ago. So Starbucks, haha, starfish, yes, Paul, Ty, KTK, starfish, Patrick Star, uh, but it's not actually a fish, by the way. No, it's not. It is. I can't remember the species name. What is a starfish genus? So a starfish is what is it? I can't see it without any. I think I googled the wrong thing. Yeah, it's not really a fish. It's something else. I can't remember. If you know, let me know in the chat. If they lose a limb, they can grow it back. Yes. Wouldn't that be handy to have that ability? Regeneration. They have no eyes, just a mouth at the bottom. Yeah, and they have loads of little legs and they move around. They've loads of little, hundreds of little legs, I think. But yeah, a little bit creepy. Not gonna lie, just a little bit. Here's an easy one. Have you ever eaten one of these? Very bony, a little bit but like chicken. It doesn't swim, I think. No, I think it crawls along 123Z. Jared, that would literally be handy to have that ability. Wouldn't it be amazing? You'd be a superhero if you had that ability. Anyone ever eaten one of these? I'm going to reveal the answer now. I can see lots of correct answers. Roger Rabbit. Yes, so this is Rabbit. Rishu is in. Sujanya, Sai, New M, Stabworthy, Roger Rabbit, Arabica. Yes, Bugs Bunny. Yes, a baby rabbit is called a bunny. They eat it in Arab's country, but I don't. And well, that's 123Z. And Nim is saying rabbit. Too bony. Yes, I agree. Really, really bony. Full of bones. Not very pleasant. Yeah, not crazy for it. Very much like chicken. A robot, Vladimir. You're very close. A rabbit or a BBIT. You're so close there with the spelling. Well done, Vladimir. Okay, we are coming. We only have a few left. So this is a, what is it? Do you know? Common in Europe, as far as I know. I'm not too sure if it's in Stabworthy. Can let me know if it's in America. But not a very pleasant animal. Looks very cute, but very vicious. Will bite you. Do not go near one of these things. What is this called? Begins with a B, and then it's B. Bum 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 bum. Okay, Sai, you're very close with the spelling. Have another go. Bitcoin, something like this. Okay. Rabbits have so many children all the time because rabbits can literally die from being scared and they scare easily. Yeah. Was it a scare? Well, I don't know. That's very interesting, Stabworthy. They do have lots of children. Breeding like rabbits is an idiom. No idea. So let's have a look and see what people are saying. A polecat. I don't know what a polecat is. Jesse Pinkman's brother. I don't know the reference. Jesse Pinkman, is that Breaking Bad? I don't know. And so it is, of course, a badger. A badger. It looks cute, is not cute, will bite the hand off you. A badger. It's not a skunk arabica, it's a badger. It looks very similar. It has the same colouring as a skunk. So I can definitely understand why you mean this. This is specifically a European badger. But do you have badgers in America, in the United States? I don't know. Breaking like a rabbit, timid. Yes, very good. Yep, Breaking Bad. Okay, very good. Thanks, Vladimir. So yeah, this is a badger. American badger looks different. Okay, I did not know. I did not know that. But yeah, I think I've seen one once in a forest when I was very young. But they're not very common. If they are common, you don't really see them a lot. A different species. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Stabworthy. You're my go-to knowledge for United States. So one of our second last animal ends in an OO. I expect everyone to know this. No excuses. But can you tell me what type of animal? It's part of a big group of animals specific to Australia. So for bonus points, let me know the name and let me know the type of animal it is. Also, there's the Asian badger that looks different. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Irish breakfast, hello to you. How's it going? I'm grand. Not a bother on me. Doing me lives. Doing a live across the world. Sai, Ritu, yeah. I was 3 foot away from a red dead last night. Put my torch on and froze. LOL. Yeah, I wouldn't be going anywhere near them. Okay, so we have lots of answers. Check your spelling, but we have lots. Kangaroo. Kangaroo, yes. As far as I know, this is what the natives, the aboriginals, called the animal all along. Deer, not dead. Okay, so yes, and the group it is a type of mammal. Sujania has mammal. Sorry, I have an itchy back. Arabic is in a kangaroo and the lovely emojis. So it is a mammal, but it's a marsupial. A marsupial. It keeps its baby in a pouch in its front, okay? Any animal that does this is known as a marsupial. Lots of animals that are native to Australia are marsupials. And I think there's a few marsupials in the northern, like above Australia in that country. Has more in common with the mouse. Well, there we go. There we go. Kangaroos are from the Macropodidae family. God almighty, I'm not even saying that right. Marsupial. Yes, Sujanya. Well done. Okay, one more animal to go. Kangaroos are from the Macropodidae family. That's a big word. Them MLK deepfakes are hilarious. I don't know about any MLK deepfakes, and I'm not going into politics. What is this? This is our last creature. What is it? Jump into the chat and let me know. British Defence League, you should know a bit of a Scottish rhyme for this one. So yes, oh, a cow, a it's a funny looking cow. Check. I am giving you the word here. A goose. I think you meant a moose. A moose. Oh, British Defence League. There's a little bit more to that. I'm going to say it in a second. So yes, we have a moose. British Defence League, Moose AA. It's not a cow. Sai, yes. 123Z, yes. Sujania, yes. Oh, you corrected there with a moose. Vladimir is saying a goose. Is that a spelling mistake? It's a roos. So I have a goose and a roos, but no, it's a moose. And Irish breakfast and moose as well. So there is like this advertisement that was on TV a while ago, many years ago, for a product called Fruit Pastilles. And the whole thing was that they were really juicy to eat. And it was a Scottish version of the ad called there's a moose loose a bit is hoose. There's a moose in the hoose and the juice is loose. Sorry, I just went on a thing. Moo is the sound of a cow. Moo, that's a cow. Tell me the difference between a moose and a deer. Well, a moose is huge. Like a moose is absolutely much bigger than like they. If you Google them, they are bigger than any car. They're huge creatures, massive. Deer are much smaller, and they're just a different. They're probably from the same family of creatures, but they're just a different variation. You know, the way you'd have a gazelle, a deer, you have a moose. Okay, fruit pastilles are the best. They're okay. I wouldn't go crazy, but there's a juice loose a bit is loose. Moose confuse out your intestines. I'm sure they can. With those antlers, they definitely can. Milind, thank you for your little emoji there. They shed their antlers by themselves. Yeah, it looks quite awful. This is I think it's velvet they have on there, and it comes off. It looks awful. There's a moose loose a bit this hoose. Exactly, British Defence League. Thanks, teacher. You're very welcome. If a kangaroo is in the water, he wants you to follow him into the water so he can drag you under. Never follow kangaroo into the water. Well, I promise you, I never will. Never, ever am I going into water. But they do box. Kangaroos box. That's what they do. So, yeah. I'm just happy with a dog. A dog is all I need and all I want near me. I don't think I'm not afraid of animals, but you know, I'm at this age. I don't want to tempt fate. Declare me as the winner of today's session, sir. Sujanya, you are the winner for today. Congratulations. As is everybody. But yeah, well done. Cat person here, not a dog. Oh, I have been bitten by cats. Bitten by multiple cats. I don't think cats like me because I'm too needy. I need a dog that would be like and just love me for me. You know, cats. If you get a cat, they can be very friendly or they can be very independent, and they just look at you. You know, they're just like, feed me. You know, they got attitude. Oh my God, can we see her? I don't have a dog. No, I want one, but I'm not allowed to get one. Cats are very moody. Yeah, they are. Some cats are crazy. Oh yeah. Stabworthy is giving Sujanya the trophy. Sujanya, congratulations on winning today's. You were very good. And Sujanya, well done on all your definitions as well. You did really good. British Defence League. I am ultimately the winner. I am all questions are right. LOL. Understand them perfectly, and my English is even better. I am Scottish. I don't speak English as is first. Okay. Sir, which company air conditioner do you use? We don't. I don't use air conditioning. We have heating system. We have like gas heating. It's not on at the moment because I'm freezing. There are some wild usernames. Yeah, there is some wild usernames. My cat is a biting machine. Yeah, it's still very cute. I don't know about the biting. Why would you bite me? Although I have been bitten by dogs. Sujania, congratulations, Sujania. You're going to get a. Let me just give you one of my brainies. You're getting a brainy as your trophy, Sujania. Catastrophic. Love that Irish breakfast. Good pun there. Lecky is Scottish for electric. Yeah, you putting the lecky on? Jerry, your sessions are always interesting. Thank you, Ritu. Thank you so much. A cat punching you isn't battery. It's cattery. Oh, I love it. I love it. What do you say to a constipated cat? Have a break, have a shit cat. Sorry, that's very bad. I shouldn't be using bad language. So we are finished our quiz. That was like 50 quizzes, 50 quiz questions. So well done, and well done to Sejania. I'm getting wrapped up in my back because I'm really cold. These like the shirts are nice, but I'm freezing. I usually like go around wearing this blanket. LOL, Kit Kat, love it. Yeah, that's a very old joke. So, what is happening for everyone today? Are you doing anything interesting? Let me know. Shout out to Ireland. Thank you so much, AA. Thank you so much. Shout out to you. Where are you from? Let me know. Um, a cat punching you isn't cattery. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Thanks to all. Thank you, Sejania. Thank you. And Starbirdie, if you're still on, I hope you and Beefy Dog are going to have a nice walk. I'll try and jump on later if I can. Dogs are bred to be man's best friend. They are so pure and loving, and they live just to make us happy. I think that's why I like them. I'm needy. Just to be told they're a good dog. Cat is just a weird roommate who can go in a box. Who goes poop in a box. Yes, I am learning Chinese. Ni ha, hao ma. To you, 123Z. Pissing down, bro. Just walking dog and going for a ride in the bike. Yeah, it's not great here today either. It's very cold. It was raining earlier and it's supposed to rain this evening. It's just getting really cold. I need to clean my apartment. You do. You really should. You should feel guilty for having a messy apartment. I'm joking. 123Z, very funny. How many languages do you know? So I speak English, of course. I speak a little bit of Italian and I speak a little bit of my Irish, my own language. I can get by in Italy. I'm good vocabulary. I'm terrible at grammar. But yeah, a little bit. So Neem Ngung, I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name right, is from Vietnam. Lovely to have you here. That's one country I'd love to visit for food. It's flat, not apartment, lol. Well, it could be a flat. Some people call it a flat. People call it an apartment. Take a sip of some strong Irish drink to get and go get cleaning. Do you know, my room is spotless, absolutely so tidy, so clean. I'm a very tidy person. Please make a session on idioms and phrases as you promised. Sujania, I'm adding it to the list. I know, yeah, I think you've asked a few times. So tomorrow we're doing chemistry and physics, and we're doing idioms and phrases. So I'm going to try and do more topics in every live, just so that we can cover a lot. So tomorrow we're doing chemistry and physics and idioms and phrases. So we're going to do lots of interesting English tomorrow, as always. I love your playfulness about my apartment. Yeah, it's an apartment. You can call it a flat if you want. Make sure you cream your coffee or it's a Scottish one, bro. I don't really drink coffee. I'm only tea and I don't drink alcohol. I know. Strange for an Irishman not to drink. I used to, and I drank too much and I had to stop. So that's why I don't drink anymore, and that's why I'm alive. Yorkshire tea, lad. Oh, no, 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 none of this Yorkshire tea. It has to be Irish tea, which is much tastier than that British muck. We have Bewley's tea, we have Barry's tea, obviously made in India, but Irish tea all the way. I swear this is what homeschooling is. Yes, it's homeschooling for free. Then come over to my place and clean it. No, thank you. No, thank you. I can clean my own place. That's all I need. Yes, I have asked for idioms as well. Origin of idioms or why. Okay, would be helpful. Okay, we're doing idioms tomorrow, but we're also doing physics and chemistry. Thanks a lot. Your sessions are primarily opera to us before seated for a competitive exam. That's lovely for you to say, Sujani. You're such a beautiful way with words. Are you really Irish then? I'm asking to stop whiskey. Well, I never really drank whiskey, but I was big into the vodka and the wine and a little bit too much. Wink, wink. A little bit too much. And I had to stop. And I had a bit of therapy. And I'm sober now. R.I.P. Yorkshire tea. Yeah, R.I.P. to the Yorkshire tea. Irish tea all the way. I am from the USA. Oh, Irish breakfast. I just thought you were Irish or in Ireland. You don't seem like a Jameson drinker. No, I'm just a tea drinker or a water drinker. Bookfast, have I tried it? Many years ago. I think it's very cheap though, isn't it? I'd be more upset if an Irishman preferred coffee over tea. Absolutely. But there is many. There is many that will prefer coffee over tea. Thank you, Jer. Great live as usual. Even more interesting today. Thank you. I'm really trying to make the live as engaging and as fun as possible. I felt the last few were just a bit too difficult, and I could see today that there was lots more interaction and lots more viewers. So I think this format is a bit better. Let me know what you think. I always want to hear. Congratulations on being sober in Ireland, Chair. That's amazing. Thank you, Stabworthy. Yeah, it was a difficult time. You know, I've no problem saying it. I'm a recovering alcoholic. I am 13 and a half years sober. So it was all when I was very young. I drank for a very long time. I was very lonely and I was very fat as well. And I stopped drinking, changed my life, went to college, and lived an amazing life ever since. I wanted those see-through kettles where you can't see the TV. Oh yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it? A see-through kettle. LOL, it's £20 a bottle now. No joke. It's still lethal. Yeah, I used to drink Liefermilch, which is German wine, German cheap wine, and one time I fell asleep on the floor. I drank so much. My grandmother's father is Irish. Maloney. Maloney, there you go. In America, you probably say Maloney, but we say Maloney. 30 $30 something for US readers. Yeah, crazy money to be spent on alcohol, you know. But yeah, I'm not. It doesn't bother me. I'm quite happy. I go out to bars and pubs more now than I ever did. You know, I was kind of like an at home drinker, which is really, really, really dangerous. So yeah, if you're having issues with alcohol, it's tough, but you just have to get through it. Maybe I should do a alcoholic and addiction live, maybe. It's awesome. Appreciate your efforts. Best of luck. Thank you, Raheem. Always delighted to have you here. My old math teacher, who was from Belfast, used to visit Belfast once a month to get his hair cut. Wow, there you go. Thank you, Jer. You're very welcome, Arabica. Always a pleasure to have you here. Always a great contributor. Pub food's the best, to be honest. Money's worth it. Pub food is great. Here in Ireland we have a carvery where you go on a Sunday and it's a little bit like a canteen and you get your meat and it's amazing. Most people in New Jersey have Irish, English, Italian in them or some great combination of those. Yeah, lots of Irish ancestry in America. Sorry, pub grub is awful. Depends on the pub. Irish pub food is really good. And I've been to the UK and had good pub grub in America. It's not World War II. Oh, well, maybe you just need to go to the right pub. I mean, I went to a pub last week, Johnny Fox's, a really famous Irish pub, and I had a beautiful venison steak. It was amazing. Wait, say it again. How is Maloney pronounced? Different way. Maloney. So I would say I knew a John Maloney. Maloney. That's how I would say it. Can't speak for Irish. Oh no, Irish pubs have good food, definitely. Same over here. One close to me is called Hungry Monk. It's fab. Cheeseburger chips. Oh, that sounds nice. To die for. No joke. Try them. Oh, cheese. Well, I'm going to Scotland on Friday. I'm going to Glasgow on Friday. So I will try and check. Jer, I'm green. Oh, good to you. Jer, share some tips to improve vocabulary. I think a really good way to improve vocabulary is really to narrate what you're doing all day in your head. You know, my channel does lots of new vocabulary videos. I really like just to pick one word every day, really understand it. If you're at an intermediate level and you want to jump up, pick an advanced word, use AI or use your dictionary, and use that word until you know it. And if you don't have someone to practice with, keep saying it to yourself. Keep practicing and use AI to practice in real time. You can use it as a conversational tool and use it if you want to build your vocabulary. Pick 5 words and say, I have picked 5 new words and I want to use them in my vocabulary, in my speaking, and practice with the AI. Pubs have the weirdest names. The Queen's Head. I don't know why. I think they just try and, at these times, they just try and be something kind of to get your attention, really, don't they? I'm about 15% Irish, even though my surname is fully Irish, tracing back to our village in Ireland 100 years ago. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, Glasgow is 20 minutes for me and it's fantastic for food. I'm going to a place called, I'm going to say it as they say there, Crossus, Crosshouse. It's about 20 minutes. It's a little bit about 40 minutes outside of Glasgow. So I'm going to be in Crosshouse for a few days on the couch watching movies That is what I'm looking forward to. Rishu, thanks so much. Will take part of my routine now. I'm so glad that I'm here every day, so definitely part of your routine. I see your book of 15 essential terms means the book with contents of definition. Yeah, 15 essential terms. So all my guides have everything from the respective video, and you'll get all the content there. Jared, believe it or not, my grandmother's father was John Maloney. I'm also a MacDonald, a Macpherson, a Clark, a Shaw, and Polish on my father's side. Well, there you go, John Maloney. Very Irish name. I got a word for you. Oh, you're very loquacious. A very loquacious person. That's a beautiful word. Cross house, nice. It's nice there. Yeah, cross house is nice. Or as my friend calls it, cross house. But yeah, and loquacious, beautiful word, beautiful, nice speaking, beautiful speaking, very loquacious. So yeah, fabulous, everyone. Anyone have any questions before I finish up? Tomorrow I'm doing physics and chemistry, and then we're also doing some idioms and some phrases. So a little bit of a mix tomorrow. I do want to come on and have like a discussion with you guys about business English, because I run my own business. I have several different businesses that I run. So I thought maybe having a chat about them and how I started YouTube, all of that would be quite interesting. Maybe would you guys like to hear some of that? Crosshouse, nice. It's nice there. Great. Love your content and personality. Wish you a great week. Thank you so much, AA. Thank you for joining. Love to the family. Thank you so much. MacDonald is Scottish, Highland clan, and we're all good allies of MacFarlane clan, who is your clan. My cousin is MacDonald. Piss myself laughing. Stabworthy is 100% Irish name. Oh, 100%. Stabworthy. Mr. O. Stabworthy. Physics and chemistry are boring. Rishu, I will try and make them as interesting. You've given me a challenge now to make physics and chemistry really interesting. So you are going to be challenged tomorrow. Are people in your area mainly orange or green? I would say we're all kind of green, really. The flag. We have the flag here. We have the green for the Republic, and the orange for the kind of Protestant Orange Order, and then the white in the middle represents peace. So our flag is all about the two sides, Catholics and Protestants coming together and living in peace. That's what our flag means. But I would class myself as I'm born Catholic. I'm not really religious anymore, but I'm definitely a Republican, definitely a patriot of my country. His N's green, NI is more orange, UK. Yeah, yeah. So the orange is related to William of Orange. Protestants in the north of Ireland kind of celebrate him. Down here, he's not thought of very nicely. But yeah, that's where the green for the Irish and the orange for the other side, the Protestant side. But the white is all about unity and neutrality and peace between people. So yeah, Ireland has a tricky history to understand, like most places: colonization, rebellions, revolutions, religion. But we're getting there. So, any other questions for me before I hang up? I do need to go to the bathroom, not going to lie. So, tomorrow we'll be back 4 p.m. Thursday back as well. And then I'm taking 3 days off. I'm finishing up. I won't be here Friday or Saturday. I may try and come on Sunday if I have the time. And I'll be back on Monday. So, no Friday, no Saturday, possibly Sunday if I can. And I'll be back on Monday for definite. We love William of Orange, but we also agree he was sick minded. Yeah, he's not loved here. He's not thought of nicely here at all. He's probably considered a bit of a bad man who started lots of trouble. So, yeah, but everyone has their heroes, don't they? And that's allowed. I think it's getting a bit dark. Oh, I was oh, the light was on. So, that is it for today. People are dropping off as I'm talking. King William of Orange wasn't even British, I believe. Yeah, I think he was German, definitely, of Orange, wherever Orange is. New Jersey has a place called Orange because, like we said, lots of Irish there. But why are the Irish considered orange? Aren't we green? I've already started to miss your sessions in advance. Oh, thank you, Ritu. But you can watch them all back. All my lives are available on my channel to rewatch. So if you've missed one, just come on, just pop on and have a look if you're missing me. So yeah. So I think we're just about done for today. Anyone else have anything to say or interesting? Well, everything you say, you guys, is interesting. Robert Bruce, and William Wallace is our heroes in Scotland. My family rescued Robert Cook. Robert. Oh, oh yeah, you were saying that earlier as well. That's really impressive. For me, my family goes back to ancient times of Ireland, and our King Brian Boru, the King of Ireland. We were the my family is called Aherne, Aherne, and we are horse lords. So yeah, magical and mystical. So guys, that's me done for today. That's 100 minutes done. My battery is. I think my battery is actually about to die. Oh, I have 2% battery left. I better go. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. I didn't realize I started with 70% battery. So thank you so much for today. It's been so wonderful. Quiz format feels a bit better, and lots of you answering in the chat. So I think I'm going to stick with this format a bit more. So thank you very much. Thank you, Ritu. We're the family who hid him. Oh, God, British Fancy, you should start your own history channel or do some history chat. So everyone, before my battery absolutely dies and you're left with nothing, thank you so much for today. Join me tomorrow. Make sure remember I'm off the weekend, Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday. But just keep notifications on the channel and you'll get a notification when I go live. Grandpa Stabworthy said we were Irish, but we're also part German. There we go. Well, America is the melting pot, isn't it? So that's the great thing about America that people are forgetting. It's a great mix of all the cultures of the world. It's the greatest nation of the world. But bit of trouble at the moment. Hope they can sort it out. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day before my battery really dies because it's at 1%, so I really have to go. Have a fantastic day. Like, subscribe, send me your comments, send me everything. Love to hear from you. My granddad brother is a pilot who flew from. Oh my God, Google that too. I'll be Googling all day. Okay, gotta go, everyone. Talk to you later. Thanks, Paul. Take care, everyone. Thanks for such